Hello, how are ya? I'm sleepy. But yeah, I'm a local hippie, and today, anyway, what I was trying to tell you before I nearly died was that I'm going to be reading George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones. I've been listening to it since this morning. I'm about 6.5 hours through, and I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh, I think I'm still having like lingering effects of having a cold recently. That's the only way I can think about what the heck is going on with this crazy cough. It's so weird. But anyway, yeah. I'm reading Game of Thrones. I don't have a physical copy of it right now, so I've been listening to it at work today, and I ordered I ordered a copy of the first book this morning, and then once I got home, like half hour, 45 minutes ago, I found that like basically the whole series, they had the box set of like the first 5 books on Amazon, of course, and it was $30 for me to get it tomorrow at 4 a.m. So I'm gonna hopefully try to remember to unbox that with you guys. And then just so that I don't have 2 copies of the book, and just so that I can get my freaking money back, I am going to go ahead and return the other one. Okay, so update. I am on chapter 19. John's chapter. If you don't know about, and I'm sorry about the noise, my fans are on, so. But if you didn't know, if you've never read Game of Thrones, it is told in multiple POVs. You get POVs, BPOVs of every character in this book. I believe every main character in this book. Actually, I don't think there's been a one for Cersei, or one for Jamie. Yeah, you pretty much get a POV for every character. My favorite POVs are Jon, Tyrion. I like Tyrion a lot. And obviously Daenerys, of course. But although you don't get a lot of Daenerys or Daenerys in this book so far, there have only been 2 chapters for her, and I'm 19 chapters into the book, so hopefully there's more of her to come, because I really, really like her chapters. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to read anything else tonight. As a matter of fact, I was in the middle of chapter 19 on my way home, but it's been hours since I stopped listening, so I'm just going to go ahead and rewind back to the beginning of the chapter, and then I'm going to start up reading some more tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm going to go to sleep now. Yeah. Good night. Good morning. As promised, I'm here to unbox the Game of Thrones series. I've got it right here. I just need a pair of scissors, honestly. Ta-da! Game of Thrones. George R.R. Martin, A Song of Ice and Fire. Um, A Game of Thrones, A Clash of Kings, A Storm of Swords, A Feast for Crows, A Dance of Dragons. The entire box set. Yes, sir. The Amazon driver that delivered my things, and this usually happens more often than not when I have things delivered at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, their earliest delivery slot, is that they'll deliver my stuff to the neighbor left, or that was wrong. The neighbor right or left of me, and it's like, dude, I don't know. I don't even know why they do that, but I guess because it's dark or whatever. But the little pin thingy is like right on my freaking house, so like, why? A Game of Thrones. I've had this book before, but for some reason or another, I got rid of it. I don't know why I did that, but I got rid of it. But now I have it again, and now I have the whole series so that I can continue, which is great. So, I am still in John's chapter, in Game of Thrones. And so there was just this whole thing, this whole like discussion or admonishing, I guess you would say, or reprimanding, I guess you would say, between him and one of the keeps at the wall. And basically, Jon is the best fighter there because he was trained, because he wasn't royal born, he's a bastard, but he was the son of a king, and the king treated him well, and he had all the training his brothers would have, and he's a great fighter. So apparently there are boys there that don't like that, you know, because he is faster than them, stronger than them, he's a better fighter than them altogether. And so they tried to come, 4 of them tried to come and jump him. And how is it that Jon, the one who got jumped by 4 people, ends up being called the bully? That doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. And what the keep ends up telling him is kind of like, oh, well, they don't hate you because you're better than them. They hate you because you think you're better than them. The only way you can take him down is with 4 other people, and you're older than him, you're bigger than him. Come on, be so for real. He is better. Like, and there's nothing wrong in saying that. And it's just the fact that those 4 hoodlums can't accept the fact that he is better. Some people just are. And what the keep is trying to tell him is like, oh, well, you think you're better, but you're not, because you're a bastard. What does that have to do with anything? What does him being born out of wedlock have to do with him being a better fighter? Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about him being a better fighter, and he is. It doesn't matter that he was trained by an actual knight. That doesn't matter. What matters, and what the truth of the matter is that he's a better fighter, period. And they're not, and they're older, and like, sure, they didn't have the same opportunities, but that's just a fact. That's just a truth. You know what I mean? And it's so funny because, you know, you see this a lot in life where people just don't want to accept the truth that some people are better, some people are smarter, some people are stronger, some people are faster than you. That's okay. Some people are better looking than you. That's okay. We all have our gifts, we all have our talents, we all have our strengths. So what's the like like when you're focusing on that, what does it matter if somebody is better than you at whatever the thing might be? It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. And if you're you know, you're not a good fighter, then maybe you shouldn't be at the wall. Like what? Like, they hate you because you think you're better. And it's like, well, in this case, he is better. And that's okay. Like, uh, like, what are we even talking about here? Like, are we being for real? I don't know. I just feel like this is coming from a place of, like, you know, and like, no, it's not cool for you to think you're better. But I think with John, because in his monologue, he's thinking like, picking apart like what each of these young men are bad at. Some are slow, some are weak, some have really bad coordination. And these are things that they need to work on. If you're going to be a guard, you need to work on that. You're swearing your life to being a guard. You better be a good one. Or you're going to die. You know, because an enemy isn't going to hold back, and because if you're a bad fighter, like that's it, somebody is going to take advantage of that and you're gonna die. So why would you be mad that John is better than you? You better learn how to fight him, because he's not gonna hurt you. He's not supposed to hurt you because you're his brother in oath. So like, you better learn from him instead of trying to kill him. And you need, because this is your life. If you kill him and he's the best fighter, how are you going to learn to be a better warrior? You won't. You're going to still be bad, and then you're going to go out there defending the lands, and you're going to get slaughtered because you don't know how to fight, because you're a terrible fighter, because you're weak, because you're slow, because you're not coordinated, because you run into attacks, you don't know how to parry, you don't know how to be a soldier. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so into this. I'm into fantasy. That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, so Kristen in editing here. I realized that this video got to be like 13 minutes long, and we all know I love to keep my videos nice and short. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good evening. And most importantly, I hope you read a good book.